He said that he is my damn man's, but he switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, he changed. Nigga, you gon' get your ass changed. Don't get your ass with hey. Had to run my damn bands up.
What's going on, man? It's OG here. Hit the like button down, positive vibes. I want to make this video before 2K20 drop, before you make your build, to let people know, all my defensive guys out there, what defensive badges you want to use, what defensive badges you want to go with, what are the best defensive badges, what can you lack on, what can you not lack on, okay? Let's get into this video. Now, first off, we got the box badge, okay? That badge is for boxing out, helping you box out. So understand how they put the rebounding badges into the defensive badges this year. So every defense badge that you see here is not primarily made just for like one-on-one defense, okay? So that badge, you want to box out, you want to be a rim protector that still gets rebounds, that still can box another big man out, you're going to want that badge, you're going to need that badge. It's going to be useful to you, okay? Now we have one of the main badges that's going to be very, very key up next, brick wall. Now for all my big men out there that are strong, you put your strength up, brick wall is going to be a very, very good badge for you. The reason why I say this is because the screens make you hit the ground again. Now, depending when you're getting your badge, when your stats are going up, when you're doing real good, you're going to be able to smack people down. And having that badge with pick and popper, like I said, pick and popper and brick wall are going to go hand in hand in this game. You're going to be able to go crazy, and it's going to be very, very annoying to people. Now, understand, they do have a badge where you can blow up screens. So it's basically everybody gets a pick dodger badge, even if you don't. We're going to get onto that later, talk about pick dodger, okay? Let's get on to the next badge. But brick wall, a very, very good badge, one of the top badges that you need. That is a offensive badge. It's not a defensive badge. It's weird how 2K put it there, but that's a badge that I feel like every big center should kind of try to get, because you're going to be able to help your teammates create space with these screens this year. It's like 17, okay? It's like 17. Don't sleep. Chase down artist badge is a very great badge. If any lockdown, you should have this badge. Gold Hall of Fame. And the only reason why I say this is because I was testing it out in the demo, and the badge works on if you're getting a late contest, you can chase that down and block that. It's the same way if a person's going down the lane and you're falling behind, you can chase down and block that. But now you can chase down shots from the baseline, the three-point, mid-range. It's a very, very good badge. That badge is basically how you're going to get a lot of your blocks this year. So chase down artist is key for every lockdown. This build, I did not have it. This was like the Kawhi build, but I would have switched something here. I'll probably switch Tireless Defender, to be honest. I need that chase down artist. That badge is key. Please do not sleep on that. Do not sleep on that. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. That badge is very, very key this year. Clamps, we already know how key clamps is. Perimeter defense is the best thing in 2K. Why do I say that? Because if you could play perimeter defense, even if you don't have clamps on Gold Hall of Fame, even if you had it on bronze, right, and you're just a player that has clamps on bronze, it's still a good badge to go with, because it just helps you a little bit play that perimeter defense a little bit better. And that's what counts. If you can stay in front of your man, you know how to cut off his moves, you know how to cut off the dribbler's moves. That's all you need. You don't have to steal the ball from him. You don't. You just need to be able to play good perimeter defense, stay in front of your man, slide your feet, right? So clamps is always a good badge. You know, Gold Hall of Fame, that badge is A1 day one. You're gonna enjoy that badge. It's not it's defensive stopper, but it's not really defensive stopper. It's just for the perimeter, okay? It goes into the mid-range as well too. When you're using the badge, it activates sometimes, but it's basically when you're behind a person and they're in front of you, okay? Understand that. Defensive leader, the top badge that any lockdown can have. I will always say go gold or Hall of Fame with this. Why? Because you see percentages on the floor. You get to call out to your teammates and tell them, yo, he shoots 50% from there. Contest him. Bro, he's red there. He shoots only 20% from there. You're good. You're good. Back off a little bit. Playing for the drive. That's what is going to be utilized this year. All IQ players going to love that. You know, of course, people who can't think fast and speak fast are not going to love it, but all IQ players are going to love that, and your teammates get a defensive boost. That's great. So you could get on your teammates' ass like, bro, I got defensive leader for you, bro. Your defensive stats up, and you still can't, get me a stop. Y'all know what it is, okay? Let's get on to Heart Crusher. Now, that badge is very, very good, too. It's so much good defensive badges. If you block somebody's shot or get any type of defensive highlight play, their takeover meter goes down. That is very, very good. Because takeover is a big thing in 2K now, and when a player gets takeover, it can change the game. So if a player doesn't get takeover, it can kill his spirit and make him like, damn man, I'm done. And you know, people can rage quit. That's always the goal. You always want to try to get the other player on the other side of the screen mad and frustrated. That's the goal, because then you win the games more. People have limits, they rage. Everybody isn't just a calm player. They're not just a calm 2K player and relaxed. So you want to get them frustrated. That Heart Crusher badge will definitely get people frustrated. A very, very good defensive badge. I would say you have to go with that Gold Hall of Fame Silver. All right? Very, very good badge. I would try to get that badge Hall of Fame. You get a block, bye-bye to your takeover. One block, bye-bye. You know, but lockdowns get to pick and choose this year. Interceptor, we know what that badge is. That's basically you can intercept the ball. Now, if you don't have this badge, you will smack the ball a lot. Even in the demo, I realized it. I'm like, damn. So this badge is crucial for if you're one of those little sticky hand type of guys and you just want to steal the ball out the air all the time. Interceptor is going to have to be used. If not, you're going to smack the ball around. It's going to fumble a little bit. I can already tell how 2K got it. Unless you know boost up your steal, but Interceptor is a very, very good badge. You will be able to intercept the ball a lot. Lockdowns are going to love that badge. The next best lockdown badge is Intimidator, a very, very great badge, okay? Now, remember last year when you just go around a lockdown and they don't have to do nothing and it auto contests for you, it automatically makes players scary and they miss shots? That's what this badge does this year. So this badge is a must for any lockdown build. Even if you go with a Kawhi, this was a Kawhi build here that I had made. Y'all could go check that video out. Even without other defensive badges, you're still going to be able to play good defense because your stats are good, okay? Understand, the badges just give you a boost. It helps you out. It helps you be that more of a defensive force. So Intimidator is basically that lockdown aura, that field around you, that when people step into that area, you intimidate them, okay? Lightning Reflexes. Lightning Reflexes help you on the reaches. It helps you on turning fast, jumping faster. Lightning Reflexes help you on when you're going for a steal, an interceptor steal. So that badge goes hand in hand with Interceptor. That badge is good, but it's like, you got to understand, in this game you get penalized for being that reachy player, taking that high risk. So for this build, I didn't make that. I didn't want that badge because I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to play good defense. You know, those possessions, those steals, all that's going to come to me when I'm playing good defense. But I have to be disciplined to learn how to play straight good defense without relying on badges, okay? Now we have the moving truck badge. That badge allows you to move bigger players out. You only gonna want that badge if you're like a big center. That's the only way you're gonna really want that badge, if you're like a big center. Even if you're like 6'7", 6'8", and you got strength. If you don't have strength, there are certain badges you're not gonna want. You ain't gonna want box if you don't have strength. You're not gonna want moving truck if you don't have strength. You guys gotta understand this. These badges rely on strength. Even with brick wall, you're not going to want brick wall if your player's not strong and you can't actually put that strength and that body on him. Strength matters this year, people. Do not sleep on that. I can't preach that enough. Strength matters this year. I told y'all they're trying to get more realistic. Understand this. Listen to the knowledge, please. All right? Now, we understand what moving truck does. That's just moving a big man around the paint. When he's trying to back you down, you can move him around the paint. That's a good badge, honestly, for a big man, especially if you're strong, because you could just get guys out the way and don't even let them get a position to put you in the post. Off-ball pest. Now that badge right there is a good badge. I was like, you know what? Because you could just play crazy D off ball. You can go and do a play off ball and affect another player. That's good in threes. That's good in Pro-Am. That's good on twos. It's just a very good badge. Definitely on twos, because if you're playing twos and you want to go and bait a person out, that badge is very, very good, and it will help you. It will help your teammate out, depending on if you have a guard that doesn't have too much good defense. That will help him out a little bit, that you can be an off-ball pest. All right, you can bump him. Look, harass. That badge is good. You can actually put a bump on somebody this year, so it's gonna get physical, people. Make sure you got strength. You're gonna be good to go with these badges. Pick Dodger, very, very good badge. You can hit that on silver, please. You can hit that on silver. The only reason why I say you can hit that on silver because they have a park badge for screens that you can blow up screens. So it's just smart. You're gonna get hit by screens anyway, brick walls anyway. You're gonna get hit by screens anyway. But if you get that park badge, it's gonna help you out. You're not gonna really have to go too crazy on that Pick Dodger and make it that high. Especially if you have IQ and you already know how to get high above a screen, okay? Now, Pickpocket. Pickpocket is the same thing. You strip people. It's the badge for reaching. You want to strip people. You want to strip people when they're going to the rack. Pickpocket is very, very good for that as well now. Pickpocket has changed. It's not just for stealing the ball. It's for when a player is going up to the rim, a bigger player. So if you're a guard, having that silver, having that gold is cool. Can you get Pickpocket Hall of Fame? Is it worth it? If you're a pure lockdown, I would say it's worth it. If you're not a pure lockdown, no. The only reason why I say if you're going for that Kawhi build, silver is good enough. You're going to be able to get steals. You just got to reach at the right time. You can't be that overly spamming guy. Now you have the Pogo stick badge. This badge allows you to jump up and down faster. Now this year you get penalized when you try to spam triangle. You can't do it no more like 19. Like you just keep jumping and get the defender off and get them scared. No, people. They're limiting all that stuff this year. So you have to play it smart now. That badge would be good on silver, so you can jump and get that reset and that jump time and be good to go with that badge. So it's your choice on that badge. Honestly, smart people that have IQ, they're gonna know not to jump, and you're not gonna need that badge. But a person that wants to jump all the time, then that badge is good. Post move lockdown. Now for bigger centers, that badge will be good so you can lock down them post scores. Now, yes, post scores are still the same. They still can go crazy and do what they want to do. I even seen double lineups in the park again. Oh my god, it's gonna be OP on 2s, but not on 3s. Not on 3s, because they got to bring the ball up the court and shit like that, all right? So they ain't going to be able to run that triple center lineup, but 2s players, hey, I'm a 3s player. 2s players, I feel bad for y'all. I've seen it. But that badge will be very, very good for you to lock down post scorers. Gold Hall of Fame. If you want to get post scorers out of here, especially on a 1v1 court, you getting tired of them, they just doing too much, you want that badge right there. Very, very good badge. Rebound Chaser. That badge is basically like Hustle Rebounder. You guys want that badge, you can need that badge, gold or Hall of Fame. If you could get that badge silver and you like, man, I want to be able to catch some boards here and there, you trying to be that player that can get rebounds too, you can go with that badge. But we all know what that badge is for. It's for getting rebounds, getting boards. Rim Protector badge. We all know what this badge is for. The Rim Protector badge is going to be very, very key for you blocking shit at the rim, And it takes away players' takeover meter when they try to come and lay up at the rim. So they added more little buffs and boosts to Rim Protector this year. It's very, very good. If you're a big center, even if you're a small guard, not a small guard, if you're like a small forward, 6'7", 6'8", type lockdown, that badge will be good for you, especially if you have high vertical. You're going to be jumping and blocking people shit all the time. And guess what? They take over are going to be out of there. Tireless Defender. Woo! This lets me know defense is going to be something this year. And when I get to Legend, I'm gonna need that badge. Now, stamina is very, very key this year. So when you're playing defense, you don't want to be utilizing all your turbo. You don't want to just be running around holding turbo to catch up to your player. And I'm glad I've been playing like this since 19, so I'm already going to be used to it. You do get tired playing defense now. They're trying to make the game more realistic, people. So understand this. You're going to want that badge if you're a lockdown. That's a mandatory badge. You're going to want that badge. You probably have to take off like clamps and put it on gold or silver or something. I honestly would throw clamps to silver if you have a high perimeter defense already. I would throw clamps to silver. Hall of Fame is just, it's like what you want, yo. It's like a pick your poison this year. It's going to be a lot of diversity. Regardless of how y'all say the park is the same, this, that, it's going to be a lot of diversity to how the game's played when everybody gets their badges. Understand that. But Tireless Defender, you want that at least silver, gold, or Hall of Fame. You want that badge because you're going to always be able to play defense and not get tired. It's basically like Tireless Scorer on offense, but now they have a defense badge for it. So if you're really a pure lock, I would put that on Hall of Fame. Real shit. Keeping it 100 with y'all, put that on Hall of Fame. And you're going to see like, damn, bro, my player really strap up. That's a Hall of Fame must badge if you're a pure lockdown. Listen, pure lockdown. If you're trying to go for the Kawhi shit, you can go silver, gold. You can go on it like that, right? Trapper. Now that badge right there, damn, if I'm a lockdown or if I make a lockdown build in the future, that's a good badge. I'll probably go with that silver, just because you're going to want other badges than that badge. But if you're a type of player that knows how to hit the trap right, you got IQ, look, that badge is going to be good because you're going to trap players all the time and get easy steals. And it's going to go crazy. Depending on what you got that badge on, if you got another lockdown on the court that got that badge, what you think about it, people going to put you in the ultimate trap. So Trapper is going to be a very, very good badge. It's going to make you efficient on those traps, those blindsided traps that you and your teammates scrap up in the playbook and say, yo, let's do this. Let's trap him right now. Trap. That's actually good. They never had that in 2K, and I always wondered why. Like, a trapping is a real thing people do when you know a ball handler is weak or you know that a ball handler is shaky. Last but not least, we have the worm badge, and that helps you get through, big man. It helps you be a worm in the paint. It's self-explanatory. It helps you be that worm to get through in the paint, to slide through and get rebounds and utilize rebounds well. So understand, 2K was smart. They was smart. You still get some hits in other places. It's like you got to choose your badges wisely to be what type of player you want to be. We do basically get that superstar feel on these players, and you are limited in other areas. So is the worm badge very, very useful? I would say yes, because being a rebounder for a rebounder, it is. For a person that's really trying to get boards and scrap up and grab those boards, it is very, very crucial to have that badge. There's nothing more crucial than a player getting offensive boards or getting clutch rebounds when it's needed. Definitely on the twos. If you play to the twos and you're a twos player, you want that damn worm badge. Especially if you rebound the ball. You want that badge. So you got to find a way to put that in your build. Because getting those offensive rebounds, grabbing those rebounds, being able to slide through the big man, being a worm, you're not even going to need strength with that badge. That's what that badge does for you. It just allows you to get through players and be that worm. Be that worm, right? Now, top 5 defensive badges. We have to go with clamps first, because clamps is always good. It's the defensive stopper. Defensive leader second. Then I will go with chase down artist third. Then I will go with intimidator, and then tireless defender. Best defensive badges. Because like I said, reaching, you get penalized. Anything else, you can get penalized for not doing it right, correctly. But these badges just boost and enhance what you already can do on defense. Knowing how to play good perimeter defense, knowing how to stay in front of your man, reading his moves that he does, and having that defensive leader, tireless defender, all that stuff just boosting. Defensive leader boosting your teammates' stats. Come on, people. Hope y'all hear the knowledge, man. Hit the like button down. Show some support. Positive vibes always. I can't wait to bring y'all the defensive tutorials for the people that, you know, are not going to know how to play defense this year, because it's going to be different. Hit the like button down. See y'all in the next one.